Hey, watch this.
Hey, you suck like Usos.
What's up, my guys? As you can easily tell, when it comes to that pool table, they call me the Phenom. I tell you what, brother. Well, I mean, yeah, it's probably because I'm phenomenally bad, but we don't have to get into all that. Why you asking me all these questions? You heard the crew, though. What's up, my guys? And welcome back to the show. I'm your host, Cody, and I only got one question for all you Cody Rhodes fans out there. Bada boom. Hey, how you doing? Oh, that's right. Probably just like you Sami Zayn fans. But hey, no worries though. Cody Rhodes can do just like y'all's other boy Daniel Bryan did after he got smashed and just run on over to AEW. Oh wait, maybe not. I mean, he didn't win the title over there neither. But hey, I'll get off y'all's boys' head for now. Well, welcome everybody. It's WrestleMania week. This is the Wrestling Report Card. Now, what we do on this show is I take a wrestling show. I break down every match. I give them each a letter grade. And at the end, I tally them some bitches up to get that show its own report card. It's WrestleMania week. We're talking night 2. The opening match. Brock Lesnar goes up against the 7'4" Nigerian giant Omos. Then we go inside Hell in a Cell as you got Edge taking on Finn Balor. And then we top it all off with 3 titles matches. First, you got the Raw Women's Championship on the line as Bianca defends against Asuka. Then in possibly the best match of the whole weekend, Gunther defends the Intercontinental Championship against both Sheamus and Drew McIntyre. And then in the main event, it's my guy Roman Reigns putting both the belts on the line against the 2023 Royal Rumble winner, Cody Rhodes. So hell yeah, we got a lot to talk about. Without further ado, go on and buckle up your seatbelts. And let's get to grading, my guy. And I tell you what, we're kicking off night 2 the good old-fashioned way, because smack dab in the middle of the ring, we just got 2 big meaty men slapping meat. It's Omos taking on Brock Lesnar. Now, after a brutalizing start from Omos, Brock Lesnar started heating up. And after 3 German suplexes on the 7'4", 420-pound giant, Brock then lifted that big sumbitch up and F5'd his ass, and ain't nobody kicking out of that, my guy. Lesnar gets the 1, 2, 3, and that's what I'm talking about. I'ma slap a B- on that sumbitch. I think it was a lot better than everybody thought, and I'm glad they didn't drag this one out either. It was a quick 5 minutes. Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. Now, speaking of ma'am, next up, let's go over to the women's division as we now have the women's Fatal 4-Way Tag Team Showcase. Now, check this. After all other 3 teams had to actually earn their way in, Ronda Rousey was like, nah, I'm a big enough star. We're just going to show up. So her and Shayna Baszler show up. And after watching the other 3 teams just beat the hell out of each other, Ronda Rousey just tagged herself in, put Shotzi in the armbar, and you guessed it, ain't nobody getting out of that, my guy. And we just watched Ronda and Shayna pick up the 1, 2, 3. And I know everybody's pissed off about it, but here's my question. None of the other teams were even a tag team, so why y'all mad? I mean, what we got over here? A couple of haters? Hey, for that one right there, I'm going to slap a B- on that sumbitch. But like I said, it's action-packed tonight, so we got to keep it moving. Up next, we go back to the men's division, and in my opinion, the most anticipated match on the card, we got Gunther defending his IC title against both Sheamus and Drew McIntyre, and we already know that these 3 came in and we're just gonna beat the bloody hell out of each other. I tell you what, the only chops on this planet that are worse than Gunther's were those damn mutton chops Triple H used to wear. I mean, Gunther might be walking around himself with those Chris Jericho titties by the time this one is over, my guy. After all the chops, after 148 of them sumbitches, Sheamus hit the bro kick on Gunther, but right as the ref was counting 3, his old pal Drew reached in and yanked Sheamus off the cover. Then back in the ring, Drew was setting up for the Claymore on the Gunther when out of nowhere, Sheamus intercepted with a bro kick, but at the last possible second, Drew kicked out. Then Drew returned the favor with the Claymore on to Sheamus, but now it's Sheamus kicking out. Now, as the 2 were in the ring, still just throwing down, Gunther came back in like a madman. He picked up Sheamus, powerbombed that sumbitch on top of Drew, then he picked up Drew, powerbombed him, and ain't nobody kicking out of that, my guy. Gunther picks up the 1, 2, 3 and retains his Intercontinental Championship in an instant banger, and there's no question at all about it. I'm slapping an A+ on that sumbitch. I tell you what, but we gotta keep moving even after that, because next up, we got our second title defense on the line. You got the Raw Women's Championship up for grabs as Bianca Belair defends against Asuka. And okay, I'm pretty sure we just witnessed Bianca try to murder Asuka on live TV when she powerbombed her out onto the floor. I tell you what, and if that wasn't wild enough, next thing, the champ superplex Asuka over the ropes and back into the ring, and these ladies were out here just throwing down. Asuka tried with the miss, but she missed. And then after a beautiful scramble, Bianca hoisted Asuka in the air, hit the KOD, and ain't nobody kicking out of that, my guy. The EST picks up the 1, 2, 3, and the streak. The WrestleMania streak for Bianca Belair continues, and I love this story. Let's see how far she can run with it, my guy. For that title match right there, I'ma slap a B on that sumbitch. Next up, we got The Miz and Snoop Dogg back in the ring for the second night in a row. Snoop Dogg had a surprise opponent for The Miz, and when he pointed up to the stage, you hear the infamous, "Here comes the money!" And by God, at WrestleMania, we got Shane McMahon going up against The Miz. Unfortunately, it looks like Shane O'Mac tore one of his quads just about 3 seconds into the match. I mean, come on, Shane, you can't even tear both your quads like a real McMahon. But hey, no worries though, because Snoop Dogg was here and he took care of business himself. He went back to them 187 days as he hit The Miz with 2 massive rights before he took them sunglasses off, turned them son bitches sideways, and he hit the people's elbow, and ain't nobody kicking out of that, my guy, especially coming from the Dogfather himself. Snoop Dogg gets the 1, 2, 3 in his first WrestleMania match ever, and y'all can hate me all you want, but I'm slapping a B+ on this sumbitch. I was entertained, I had a good time, and hey, that's all that matters sometimes. But the time for fun and games are over, because next up, inside Hell in a Cell, you got Edge taking on Demon Finn Balor, and it's not inside that bullshit red cage neither. Nah, we back to the old school one. I mean, this that sumbitch Mick Foley looked at and said, "Undertaker, throw me off of here." And I tell you what, I'm ready for this one, my guy. Though I gotta say, I do feel like the entrances were a little underwhelming from both guys. I don't know, maybe it's just me. Now the match, on the other hand, yeah, this one's about as wild as you thought it would be. I mean, you got ladders, chairs, and tables. Hell, at one point, Edge picked up a ladder and just chucked it at Finn, and that crazy sumbitch was back down there looking for even more weapons, and you can't keep either of these guys down. Finn hit Edge with a coup de grace. Edge answered with the execution off the damn ladder. Finn tried to answer with a second coup de grace from a random platform-like structure, but there was nobody home. After Finn went crashing through the table, Edge speared that sumbitch, hit him with the concerto, and ain't nobody kicking out of that, my guy. He gets the 1, 2, 3, and okay, I like the match, but I'm just not a fan of Demon Finn Balor losing now his second match in a row. But hey, that's just me. It is what it is. So for that match right there, I'm gonna slap a B+ on that sumbitch. And you know what time we're getting to. That's enough of the talk, because it's time for the main event. And I've been telling y'all all week, I mean, it's just like I told the rest of the fans. You know what y'all should do? Cody Rhodes fans, join the Sami Zayn fans, Kevin Owens fans, Drew fans, Cena fans, all of them. Y'all get together, get y'all a little therapy session and talk about how Roman Reigns has ruined your life. Hell, I heard they give out discounts when you do it in groups like that, so you're welcome very much. But yeah, Cody Rhodes stepped up to the plate. Roman spashed him and then sent his ass packing back over to AEW. Cody Rhodes going to do us a favor. Tell John Moxley the Tribal Chief says what's up, since you're going to be back over there. Hey, I know I'm talking my shit, but that match was phenomenal. I mean, those two really put on a clinic. If you got some spare time, go watch it. I mean, you can't doubt Cody in the ring, but it's time to start putting some respect on the name too. Roman Reigns is possibly the GOAT when it comes to putting on long-ass matches like that. But at the end of the day, we still the ones. Y'all still mad. Sorry about you. But for the main event right there, I'm going to slap an A+ on that sumbitch. That's some good wrestling right there. But y'all know what time of the show it is. We got all the grades in. Now let's take a look at the report card. After tallying everything up for night 2 of WrestleMania 39, we came out with a final letter grade of A B plus, that's right, an 89%. Just 1% better than night one. I thought both nights was great. Shout out to Triple H in your first WrestleMania in your belt. You're going to do great moving forward. I can't wait to see it. But after all that, I'm signing off. We got Raw after Mania tomorrow. So everybody stay safe out there and have a nice day.